Hi friends, Mokarano here. Beautiful Saturday morning in Texas Hill Country, Kerrville, Texas to be exact. I think I'm gonna go for a ride down Highway 39 today. I checked it out in the car yesterday, and it's a really nice road. Long, but really nice. So let's go for a ride down Highway 39, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Hi friends, Mokarano here, doing a little ride down Highway 39. Gonna be going south. Anyway, let's get started. I don't see any traffic behind me, so we will move out. If you haven't noticed yet, it is a beautiful day. We are going through Hunt, and there's a post office and a Century 21, and that's it. Not much to see in Hunt, but there's a lot of camps around here, and well, you won't be able to see on the video probably, but on the left along the Guadalupe River are some amazing homes. A lot of money around here, apparently. I came down here with my wife yesterday just to check out the road. We're in the car, of course, and anyway, we were pretty amazed at what we saw. You know, the houses are something else, and also the road, much better than I thought. Yeah, it's bumpy, that's for sure. Not everywhere, but it is bumpy. Now, 39 coming out of Ingram, which I went through Kerrville and Ingram to get to Hunt here. The road is real bumpy in through there. I didn't even bother to start the video because it's just not that interesting in through there. Well, it kind of is, but it's just so slow and so bumpy that I just thought I'd start the video here. Anyway, look at this. Beautiful downhill. Nice curve at the top. Well, I have to tell you, I feel good today. One of those days in Texas Hill Country that's hard to beat. And my wife ran over to San Antonio, look after the grandkids, as she does a lot of times on Saturday. And she's a good wife. She likes me to have a good time, have fun, and do what I love, and that's riding this motorcycle. So I get a lot of latitude with her. She goes to San Antonio, and I go out riding. You know, if she was back here, we'd be doing something together probably. She'd be on the back of this bike. Not the most comfortable bike for a passenger, but she's a trooper. We've ridden together a lot of times. I have yet to take her on like over Medina Mountain and some of the other more technical things because I don't trust my skills with somebody on the back. It gets really tight, and balancing is of the essence, let's say. I'm not saying I will never do it, but we need to ride a lot more together here before I do. Alright, we got a truck holding us up that's getting over. That's nice. Maybe we can get somewhere now. This is a pecan farm right here on the left. Isn't that pretty? There's the grass all mowed and just there, I don't know if you can see, but there's just these big hills with rock faces in the background. And then right next to it is this, cows. So depending on which way the wind is blowing, your happiness in the lot next over could vary. I don't know how fast this Ford in front of me wants to go. I'm keeping an eye on it. Might need to pass it. Ooh, Canopy Road. Look at this. Reminds me of up in Florida. We live by Minnesota Key, and there's all these oak trees over the road, Canopy Road. It was a beautiful road right by the ocean, and I enjoyed riding up and down that. It didn't go fast. Went about this fast because a lot of people leaving their homes and could get sketchy. I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of people. A lot of people. Heart of the Hills. Not exactly sure what that is. Camp of some sort, probably. A lot of camps around here, as I mentioned. Wow, that's why we had our double blinkers on there. Post office. So, nice lazy ride. Got these sweet corners. Nice lazy corners. Well, lazy if you're only going as fast as I am. I like where the sun is. Shadows across the road. I do love being on a motorcycle. I cannot imagine not riding a motorcycle. The feeling is incredible. Well, sometimes turns are what they say they are, and sometimes they're not. And that was not a 20-mile-an-hour curve. But who knew? I think the first part of it was a little tighter than the second part. Anyway, I found out in Texas that the speed limits on the corners are way under posted. I don't know who they're targeting for these speed limits. The worst driver and the worst car ever on the road, maybe. The rest of us are okay. Another beautiful stretch of road here. Look at that rock face and the river down there, if you can see it. Wow. But I tell you, nice road. A lot nicer than I thought. There's a whole bunch of shoes on the fence there. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of that in the video, but it's like, what the heck is that all about? It's kind of cool. And down we go. Woo, man, what a view. got a hotel of some sort here on the right called River Inn Resort. Not very attractive, honestly, but who knows what the rooms are like. And the view, of course, is great on the river. Wave to the peeps. They're having fun. Sycamore trees here on the right. Cypress. Wish I knew my trees better. Hey, Mr. Squirrel. You better run. And a dip sign. And by golly, there is a dip here. But not a very big one. Guess if you're hurtling down the road, that makes a difference, but we're not. I don't know anybody who really is on this road unless you're local. You ride this road all the time. Patch of gravel there. We didn't want to hit that. Oh man, the road's smooth right out here. Probably won't last. Look at this, another crossing. Beautiful. Ooh, up, down, up. Some land for sale, 1,359 acres. Man, I'll take it. Where do I sign? I think that property they said has couple creeks and a couple caves on it. Caves. Wonder how big. Plus they've got river frontage. Not much for that many acres, 1,000 some acres. They only have 1,700 feet of river frontage. I can't figure that out, but anyway, that's probably plenty. So we're going uphill a little bit. All of a sudden we break out. Nice long right-hander. And another dip. Let's see how big a dip. I'm not sure I'd get too lathered up about that dip. Again, 30-mile-an-hour curve. Okay. Let's see. No. Oh, that was fun. Coming up over that hill, not knowing what's on the other side. And a nice long downhill. See, what a great road. Like a roller coaster. A little bit. I don't know the road, so I'm not exactly flying through here, although that would be kind of fun. Oh, a lot of ups and downs. plenty of deer fence on either side of this road. It's not to keep the deer out, to keep them in. I imagine, so you can have people come over and shoot them. All right, and around we go. Now I always have my fingers on the front brake and the clutch. I'm always, you know, that's the way I think you're supposed to ride. I got a couple fingers on the front brake so I can feather it a little bit, come in too hot. You know, the newer bikes, not all of them, but a lot of the sporty type bikes, one finger on the brake, very powerful brakes, which should be real nice, but these brakes are pretty good. You know, again, if you're not going really, really fast, you know, adequate brakes will be adequate. Here we go. Oh yeah, Guadalupe River. Not much of it, a little dry. Gosh, I love how these curve. Come down out of that and come up, and then it curves around. Ooh, what a nice rhythm. Sometimes when you get the corners just right and you know the road and you just have that rhythm going, that back and forth. Yeah. Feels like you're a fighter pilot in a, you know, in a dogfight. You're just back and forth and up and down. And kind of a neat feeling. You're leaning just the way you would in a plane. It's a lot like flying, riding a motorcycle. Quite a bit like that. Only, I think better in a lot of ways. Because the acceleration and the deceleration that you do, you can't do in a plane. The only time you feel that power that pushes you back in the seat is on takeoff. Not sure what kind of motorcycle that was. More of an upright bike. Maybe like a Yamaha FC07 or MT07, I think they're called now. Those are pretty popular. Really good bikes, I understand. A little bit small for me, maybe. See all these flood gauges, they go up to 5 feet. I just can't imagine 5 feet in that area, 5 feet of water. Man. Oh yeah. Nice. Woo! Fun stuff. As you can see, the road opens up quite a bit here on this stretch. It's okay. puppy. Let's see, what kind of dip are they talking about here? Oh, nothing bad. Kind of a double little hill here. Big Ranch, San Carlos. Impressive gate. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh man, this is fun. Look at this. Whoa, yeah. Oh my goodness, I got a smile. That's a nice road. Nice road. Don't you wish you were on a motorcycle right now? Riding down this road? Just gonna weave back and forth. Oh man, yeah. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I do it to warm my tires before going through some of the twisty stuff. Not that it's necessary if I've been riding for a while. And again, I'm never riding at 8 and 9/10 where I'm gonna need all the traction I can get. Trying to heat up your tires like some motorcycle racer. I don't think it's that necessary, but what do I know? Woo! Yeah. I like roads like this. You can see only part of the road ahead. You only see the uphill part, not the downhill part. Kind of neat. We are going up and downhill. I don't know if you can see it on the video. You can't really feel it the same. I watch my videos when I get home, of course, because I got to edit everything. But and believe it or not, I really like watching my videos. Just retracing my steps, watching the ride. I always see stuff that I missed riding because I'm focused on the road. And it's kind of neat. But I've noticed that you can't tell the elevation changes as much because the camera's on my helmet and I'm always looking up. If it was on the camera's mounted on the bike, you'd probably see something different. Oh, I like this section through here. Again, a low place, 5 feet of water, man. Unbelievable. Naturally, you'd be stuck. You live between two of those areas, you'd be going nowhere. Something to think about when you decide to get a place out here. Not that it floods all that often, I don't think, but something to think about. Yeah, I can see this road stretching out in front of me way over there in the distance. It's a little windy, not bad. Junction of 187. To Vanderpool. Well, I'm going to pull over and end this video. That was 39, at least most of it, on the way to 83. which you'd go if you wanted to do the Three Sisters. You'd head over that way and either go right, pick up 41, go left, or go left on 83, head down to Lakey, and get started on the Three Sisters at the motorcycle stop down there. Have something to eat. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for coming along with me on that ride. That was a beautiful road, wasn't it? And we'll definitely do it again. I'm going to video the ride going back the other direction, and that should be pretty too. So anyway, till then, bye bye. Hope to see you soon.